the Veilside RX7. Jeez. What's up guys, Dr. M3 here, second event for Cars and Coffee, and I am stoked. I am stoked because, oh yeah, a German V10, naturally aspirated, the way it should be. So, let me put the windows up here because I suspect it's got a little bit more wind noise, but I am off to Cars and Coffee, and I'm going there, heading there with my friends that you saw last week in their Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS. Dylan's in the seat next to me here, his dad's up front, and they're in their M3 convertible, E46. You know how I feel about that car. Anyway, we're also meeting up with another buddy of ours who has an F80 M3, and amazing. It's an M performance car, so lots of, let's say, ad personam. That's like the same thing for BMW as it is for Lamborghini. So that's where we're heading this morning. It's going to be a fun time. I need to drive this car more. I'm going to give you some stats on how much I drove this car in the last 18 months. It is absolutely embarrassing. But you guys have to tell me if you want to see more videos of this car, because it's just, it's just amazing. I love this thing. The sights and sounds. Oh man. Let's just listen to it. Now, this car is obviously, well, it's mostly stock. It's mostly stock. Shh, silence. It's mostly stock. I have an Eisenman race exhaust on this car, one of the first ones actually installed, and I love it. I absolutely do. Oh man. So lots of people complained because in the E60, E63, there was not a manual gearbox because the engine was developed around, stop it. This was developed around this V10 specifically. And of course the Americans cried foul. We got a manual transmission in this car, and unfortunately it was crap. Let's just face it, it was bad. Because again, the transmission wasn't developed around this engine. Anyway, bottom line, it exists. If you want a manual, they're out there. They actually have become fairly reasonable. But there's just something that's glorious about this V10 from BMW. And frankly, in my view, it's probably one of the last naturally aspirated, I'm gonna guess this is gonna be one of the last naturally aspirated V10s, big engines, from almost any of the common manufacturers in a very long time, but we'll see. It's one of the reasons why I'm holding on to this car, because I love it, and every time I get back in, just look, I just can't help but smile. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is the other car that's heading up with us to Cars and Coffee. Look at this. It's got the, oh man, so nice. Beautiful. So this will be with us. So you're gonna see this. I'm gonna hang out in the back so you can see it all. Boom, this is Max's car. This guy, who actually used to take care of me at BMW. We have now picked up the F80 M3 behind us, and look at that thing. That thing is just gorgeous. at Cars and Coffee. We just arrived. I'm here with Bailey, who just came up to me. This is his first Cars and Coffee. And guess what? He also has a YouTube channel, which is?
Horsepower and Pizza.
Horsepower and Pizza. Now he's gonna tell us in 15 seconds how he came up with that name.
I ate an incredible amount of pizza when I was in college, and everybody just kind of turned that into a joke, and then I ended up buying a BRZ, and I got into TJ Hunt's videos, and from there I got into YouTube.
So there you go, TJ, another fan in Pittsburgh. We'll see you here in July for Vintage Grand Prix. So guys, go ahead, go take a look at his channel, give him a subscribe. He is a car guy, wants to do car things. Welcome to the first Cars and Coffee. What do you think so far?
I love it. I've never seen this many supercars in one place, so this is great.
Oh yeah, so I mean, it's just, and it's all Ranger cars. That's the beauty of something like
great.
this. People come out on a Saturday morning. The opener was a bit of a mess. It was rainy, it was a little cold, but we still had a ton of cars here. In fact, we had more supercars here then, but that's not what it's about. It's I say this all the time, it's the cars that bring us together, but frankly, at the end of the day, it's the people, it's the community that counts. So it's great to meet you, Bailey. Hope to see you around, and we'll do some more collabs together.
If you haven't been to Pittsburgh, the car scene's great out here. I suggest you make the trip.
Perfect. And we have visitors, but good visitors. As you remember, my first supercar was the 2008 Superleggera. It was actually Grigio. I did send it off to Underground Racing and got twin turbo. It never made it back to Pittsburgh though. But that car, yeah, good car. And orange. I guess it's a big orange crush now. So I bet you were wondering what this was. Yeah, I know, it's the 911R stripe on a GT4. It looks pretty insane. Mustang GT3 50R, very nice. And you gotta love these old Corvettes. And of course, one of my favorite cars and my buddies. He's got the Carrera GT. And we're gonna bring him in probably right here. I guess orange is the new thing. This is just, look at this GTO, so mean. And unfortunately, this is what happens when, ooh, so close. Ooh, that was so close. When non-car people show up and drive through car shows, it's a little crazy. And we create traffic jams, like Kevin. So good. Look at these. I mean, 2 GT3 RSs. So, you know, as we always do with all Cars and Coffee, right afterwards we do a little shoot, and we usually do an ice cream run. That's not going to happen today, but we did this run, which is kind of like ice cream anyway. Look at them, Neapolitan or something like that, but looks pretty good. So good to see this car back here. You guys remember we went to pick this car up in Palm Beach, and it's here. And yeah, look at where this showed up. The Raptor!
I've seen you on YouTube.
Yep, Doc Aaron Korea. Man, I love this car. When I saw you pulling it in, I'm like, oh. We just finishing the Fate of the Furious. That's Fast and Furious, the 8th in the series. That was freaking awesome. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to give it away. You just got to go watch it. I'm not sure it's the best of the 8 in the series. I want you to tell me what you think was the best if you've seen it. Again, I'm not going to give anything away. Well, the cars are getting ready to leave. This has been a really awesome day. And so I will see you in the next video.